On the issue of climate change, people's opinions are divided on how to address the problem and how much of a threat it poses to society. The right tends to prioritize economic growth and often denies the severity of the problem, while the left tends to advocate for government intervention to reduce carbon emissions and protect the environment. Comment on the right argues that climate change is either not real or not a significant threat to society. They often prioritize economic growth over environmental protection and support the continued use of fossil fuels. They argue that policies designed to address climate change, such as carbon taxes, will harm the economy and lead to job losses. They often criticize the left for pushing for what they see as overly burdensome and unnecessary regulations. Comment on the left argues that climate change is a real and pressing threat to society, and that immediate action is needed to reduce carbon emissions and mitigate the damage that has already been done. They often advocate for government intervention in the form of regulations and incentives to encourage the use of renewable energy and reduce reliance on fossil fuels. They see addressing climate change as a moral imperative, and often argue that the right is more concerned with protecting corporate interests than protecting the planet. AI comments, as an AI, it is clear that climate change is an urgent threat that requires immediate action. The overwhelming scientific consensus is that the Earth is warming, and that human activity, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, is the primary cause. The consequences of inaction are dire, including more frequent and severe weather events, rising sea levels, and ecological collapse. It is important for policymakers to prioritize the protection of the planet over short-term economic gains, and to work towards a sustainable and equitable future for all. We must work together to find innovative solutions that can help us transition towards a greener economy and reduce our impact on the planet.